What's going on, guys? Another video here. Today I'm going to make another Forsaken tier list. I made some tier lists before, but they are outdated. One is the Survivor, which is really outdated. And what the hell? And the Killer, which is around this year, but that's when the before the 1x rework dropped, I think. But yeah, we will just get into it. Enough yapping. We are going to start off with Shedletsky. Now, I ranked him in S tier in my last video, but let's put him on S tier again, around S minus, since he's pretty versatile. You can stun, and you can heal, and he's dependent. You can teamwork. Like you can do anything, but not everything. So yeah, he's pretty good. Next up is Elliot. Oh, you know I gotta put him above. You know, healing is really good for teammates. And you have a pretty good ability to run away from the killer. So yeah. So yeah, that's really much it. Best healing, almost like the best healing in the game. Can heal everyone except Veronica. Next up is Noob. So I'll put Noob around A tier since he's also pretty versatile. You can tank hits with Slate Skin. You can run away using Loxicola, and you can hide by using Ghost Burger. So yeah, he's pretty good. Now, next up is Jane Doe, our recently added survivor. I'm gonna put him above. I'm gonna put him under Shedletsky in the S tier, S minus, since she's really good in teamwork. Like, if you have like 3 Jane Does in a server, you can just stack. You can just like go level 3 already, and you can have a long ass stun. But if it's just her in a match, just only one Jane Doe, you will struggle a bit since there's not other Jane Does to apply resonance for you, so you can stun. So you have to do you have to do everything yourself. So yeah. Next is Builderman. I put him in the B tier because he's pretty good. People underestimate the power of the sentry. Some people ignore it. Some people just don't place it properly. Some just use it for themselves. I don't know why. Some even places them next to their dispenser. So, and some even just put it on corners of the map, the sentry. Like I don't know what they were thinking. But the healing is pretty good. Other than Elliot, it's a pretty decent healing. Although you have to wait longer though, instead of just an instant heal. But yeah, people underestimate this character. And this guy, 7 and 7. Now, a lot of people also underestimate this. It really hurts to see a 7 and 7 try to teleport mid chase. Like, don't ever do that. Only do it when the killer's far away and he's about to like catch up to you, like in LMS. But yeah, I think he's a pretty good survivor. You can clone parry and stuff, but that just doesn't make him that good. But it does stun the killer for a little bit. And as in stun, I mean kill animation. So yeah, it's pretty decent. Next up is 2-Time, A tier. My main, of course, but I don't really play him much, nor the game that much anymore, because I'm getting pretty bored. But he was my main until Shedletsky was my main before. Next is 2-Time after his rework, and back to Shedletsky because he's still pretty versatile. And 2-Time just got so many nerfs. Like, I don't know what happened to him. Next, Guest, a really popular survivor, and a lot of opinions on this one too. Some people say he's great, some people say he's ass, some people say he's decent, and I heard from a long time ago. I don't know how they got this, but they say Guest was luck based. I don't know where they got that, and Yeah, I don't know where they got luck based from, but he's a pretty good survivor. Not in the S tier, so he does have some flaws against competent killers. But if you're able to drag block and react block, then you can easily, it's easily in the S tier. I mean A tier. Next up is Taff. I put him on A tier actually. A pretty good support. I'd say he's better than Builderman since you can just disorientate the killer's movements unless they have like they can control their camera in the most craziest way. Like they memorized how subspace works. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. The subspace is pretty annoying though. And if you face against a pro TAF, a competent TAF, they can easily hide their uh, subspace to where you can't see them, but will still detonate. And it was just like behind the wall and stuff. But yeah, he's pretty good. Now Dusekar, the most underrated survivor in Forsaken, and I'd say he's around a B tier, a B plus tier, since he does have a lot of flaws, and some killers actually don't care about Dusekar if there was one, and that's pretty valid since Dusekar is a kind of a weak support, they say, but if you use his kit right and you actually aim your abilities, then he could be pretty good to where he can be an A minus tier and stuff. But yeah, next up Veronica. Oops, what did I just do? Okay, next up is Veronica, around A tier, below Taff. Since no, actually, let's rank her a bit higher. Since she has a healing ability, unlike other survivalists, she has a self-healing ability in exchange of not being able to use other healing items such as medkits, Elliot's Pizza, and Builderman's Dispenser. So she can't use any of those and has to rely on her battery to heal herself. So yeah, but she is pretty good once you master Skate. You can do a lot of stuff with Skate. You can either run away, just do crazy wall jump tricks, or just literally just bash the killer away, being a better guest charge. But yeah, I think she's pretty good. Next up is Chance. Now I'd put Chance right here. He's a sentinel, so I'm gonna put him all above these guys. Since you can get 120 HP, I'm gonna put it above 2 time. He's a pretty good sentinel. He has a long range stun as well, which is pretty good, especially against a John Doe, where he has some long cooldowns that you can just abruptly stun them. Although it can only cancel one move, which is corrupt energy. While if you just stun them while during the digital footprint, it will still place the digital footprint no matter what. But I suggest not to do those. He still gains speed when you stun him during corrupt energy, so yeah. And he has 120 HP once you reroll, making it the highest HP out of all survivors. And that's it for survivors. Now on to killers. Slasher B tier, B plus tier around. Uh, B tier. He's always been is in B tier. Some people put him in B tier as well. Some in A tier, which is kind of understandable. But I just think his melee based playstyle is a little bit too impatient for me. I just get a bit impatient. But I do pull off some server wipes with him once I do get patient. I'm not always impatient. I just don't like how people are stunning me all the time and how I can't like damage them without getting close. So yeah. Now Cool Kid. I ranked him in S tier, but I think he's around A tier for me since aura aura detecting is pretty crucial for Cool Kid, since he only has his own. Since okay, you know what? Every move except for the M1 ability has it can apply highlight the survivors. So every ability can do that. So, but his minions are the only ones that can track down survivors slowly. So, which makes him pretty flawed. Next is John Doe. I heard a lot that saying this guy's S tier. Some say he's really bad. Some say he's decent. Some just don't care. Now I'd put him around A tier though. A plus tier. Since once you know how to use his trapping playstyle, you can really get some kills if you just catch the survivors off guard and trap off some places where it is like crowded or just where people go the most, since it's a big area or a looping spot. But yeah, next is Noli. I'd rank Noli above Cool Kid. He's just like a slower but stronger Cool Kid to me, since you can Void Chain, and I don't know if it's still here, but the Void Fly Tech, I haven't seen anyone use it in a while. After once they found out about the Noli Fly Tech, when they found out you could do that, they just started using it in like the first week. But then it slowly started dying out, and I don't know if people are still doing it or it got patched. But yeah, he's pretty good. You can pull off some amazing plays with him. Next is 1x1. After the rework, he was crazy. Still crazy now if you know how to aim. But holy, this guy's a menace. You can almost never lose with him unless you're like really bad and just spam your abilities. But once you use him correctly, you can win some lobbies. Although he does struggle against competent stunners, since you know how entanglement pulls you in? Nuh-uh, no siree. Shadowski can just slash you right in the face once you reel them in, and that's a counter. And Mass Infection having a long windup, although it can be blocked by guest, it cannot be blocked by guest anymore. It can still be stunned by chances if they are good at timing it. Or even Shedletsky's if you just accidentally, when you both just use an ability and you just get stunned. Or a 2-time. Just any stunner if they perfectly timed it correctly without getting hurt. But yeah, I think he's an S tier. Y'all can argue he's a lower tier, but this is just my opinion and from my experience. And now we have Sixer. I'd say he's a B plus tier, almost on A tier, almost on A tier. He's almost there, but for me, he's just too big in my opinion. Like I literally have to go to first person, but if I go to first person, the hitboxes get in my face and I lag so hard. So I have to turn them off in order to play Sixer in first person, so I don't like lag like crazy. So yeah, he can make some really good plays, but he did get a huge nerf on his Blood Hunt, where you cannot get you can now get stunned in Blood Hunt. Instead of getting stunned, it'll be a 50% reduced duration, but a stun is still a stun, and it can slow you down heavily. Now Nosferatu. I ranked him an S tier in my last video, but further further getting information out of him, I think he's around A tier. Since I'ma put him above these guys. Since the Ascension is probably his best move on detecting survivors. But yeah, I think his Ascension is the best move. I did make a guide on this guy like previously on the last video, since many people aren't using him that much and I just wanted to make a guide. And yeah, I think he's pretty good once you know when to use his abilities. I'm not gonna explain how his abilities work and how to use him. Just watch the guide and you'll understand. I'm not gonna say everything that was on the guide, only some recaps. But yeah, now that's the tier list for y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video. These are just my opinions. Y'all can argue a survivor is lower tier, a survivor is higher tier, or anything like that. I'm just giving out my opinion, and I just want to do a tier list because I'm bored. But yeah, I don't really play Forsaken much anymore since it kind of bored me. But the April Fool's update, not much stuff added. They just updated some renders, some skins, and added new skins. But yeah, the updates was pretty good. I love the John Doe thing. Okay, but enough yapping, and hope you enjoyed this video. And hope to see you all the next video. Hope. Okay, I'm saying hope a lot. Have a great day and night, and see you all next video. Goodbye!
You were a summer and after